Welcome everyone to another episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk. I'm your host Harley, as always joined by the fabulous Felix.
What's up?
Okay, let's start our show off with our sponsors. Guys, go check out Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Scan that QR code and let Lisa know that the mods...
Harley. I think we're live.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Also, guys, go check out Conversations with the Mod Squad. Felix, who did you guys interview this week?
We interviewed Josh, the writer, producer, director, and actor for the last Amityville movie. That's what it's called, the last Amityville movie. It's on Tubi for free. Go check it out. Also, 2 weeks ago, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, he was actually a guest star on that movie as well. And then if you want to check out Colin, that was the week prior to that. And he's the one that introduced us to Uncle Pete and Josh. So check out those conversations and check out that movie.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Okay, let's go into our weekend box office. Okay, Felix, you want to read these to them? Let them know where everything landed.
Sure. Oh, you're not going to bring it up?
It's up.
How come I don't see it?
I don't know. It's on the screen. It's in the center.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it.
I can't see it. Check it out.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
It's not on the screen on my side. You know what? I'll just read it off of my phone, though. Since if you can see it, they can see it. But it's not on the screen on my side. But since I have it on my phone, there's no edits. So we got Despicable Me 4 coming in at 8 million. Borderlands. God, I heard so much bad stuff. We were going to watch this for my son's birthday tomorrow. And even he's like, I don't want to watch it after all. 8,800,000. Coming at number 3 is Twisters at 15 million. Coming in at number 2 is It Ends With Us with 50 million. And coming in at number 1, passing the $1 billion mark, Deadpool and Wolverine. Even Kevin saw a Marvel movie at 54,175,000. So there's your weekend box office. What stands out to you, Harley?
I'm kind of glad It Ends With Us came out this weekend as high as it did for its first weekend. That's the one where the girl that I was based off the book that I brought it to us, where the girl was in that relationship and he was abusive.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad it came out that high because I want to go see that movie. Okay, let's go. My mouse is sticking. Okay, guys, let's go to our trailer. We have Saturday night for you guys.
Hey, free comedy show, plenty of seats, plenty of tickets left, guys. Free show. Fuck's sake.
It's familiar. I think I seen this yesterday.
So, big night.
Yeah, we've been reporting on this.
Look, my name is Lauren Michaels. I'm
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
The whole night.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner, Dan Ayika. How the fuck do you pronounce this?
Sounds like us right
Yeah, I
there.
was just
You know, I
gonna
was
say.
thinking, why don't we punt? We should run the dress rehearsal and claw back a win next Saturday.
We can't.
And even
It's a live
after
show.
we've gone over it a million times in
We're
prep,
just not ready.
Doesn't matter that we're ready. It matters that it's 11:30. That's when we go on.
Lauren, all I'm trying to do is give you advice. It's in everyone's best interest, mainly yours.
Sorry, was that a threat?
Look around, Lauren. You haven't locked the script. Your crew is in open rebellion.
Fuck you. I definitely
fuck you.
The writers on the 17th floor tied a belt around Big Bird's neck and hung him from my dressing room door.
So tell me how you fit into this ensemble.
Oh, is this an ensemble?
NBC makes more money playing reruns of The Tonight Show.
NBC is lucky to have something as relevant as this show.
Lauren, they don't even want it.
That's logical, Dick. That's why they're paying us all to be here.
I mean, Lauren, 90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds who've never made anything. Do you ever stop and wonder why they said yes? A counterculture show starring total unknowns with zero narrative and even less structure.
I loved being on stage back in the day, my high school days. Just all the chaos going on backstage, while
Just have to make it to air.
the calmness of the actors and on stage. And
Am I still in the show? Jesus Christ. Sorry, tripped over my penis.
October 11th, guys.
Jason Reitman directed that. This is the reason why he didn't direct the new Ghostbusters movies, because he was signed on to direct this one.
I actually looking forward to that one because it looks funny. I mean, I grew up watching Saturday Night Live, so if you grew up watching it, it'll bring back a lot of memories, probably.
I still watch the on YouTube, though. I don't watch it because I'm asleep by then. I'm an old man. But I still watch the Weekend Report, the news. You know how they do the news part? I watch it on YouTube almost every week. I think it's funny.
Okay, time for our news. Okay, from comicbook.com. D23 Disney's Entertainment Showcase recap.
All right, this is going to be a bit. I'm going to go through each section and then we can discuss after. First section is Moana 2. Rock and the voice of Moana took the stage. She sung Who We're Meant to Be, which is the song from the movie. I don't know if it's from the first one. Again, I've never seen it, so don't kill the messenger.
You should watch it.
I know, you keep saying that. Moana is now a leader of the land and the sea, and also a big sister. The Rock, while he was on stage, also teased his next project, a Monster Jam movie, which is a movie taking the point of view of the monster trucks. And Moana 2. Harley, thoughts?
I'm excited for the Moana 2 because I really, really, really liked Moana, except for the whole like legend behind it. And I'm not going to tell you that, but you should look that up also, like the legend, because you know how all movies and stuff like that have that little legend behind it.
So it is based off of something?
Well, it is, but like there's a story that it's a wise tale story that has been said about that movie. The Rock thing, I don't know how I feel about him doing a monster truck movie because, well, it's The Rock and his roles are all basically the same. Like, even when he wrestles, he gives off The Rock. He doesn't give off Dwayne Johnson.
Exactly.
So,
he can act, though. He can act, but
it's still The Rock. It's not Dwayne Johnson. Like, Rock the wrestler, not Dwayne Johnson the actor. So I'm torn on that one.
Yeah. I want to see Moana just so I could see this, and you know, every time we bring it up, you're like, you have to see it. But yeah, that's all I got for that, and like you said, The Rock plays The Rock and everything, so kind of like Kevin Hart plays Kevin Hart, and Ryan Reynolds pretty much plays Deadpool in every movie.
Yeah, like there's certain actors who has that one set thing to them, and that's what they do.
Seth Rogen too.
Yeah.
But the next section here is Avatar 3. James Cameron Zoe Saldana, Sam Worthington took the stage. They showed off concept art and revealed the new title. The new title for the new one is called Avatar Fire and Ash. I forget what it was called before. It was named something else, but the new name is Fire and Ash. Thoughts?
Um, I haven't actually watched any of the Avatar because, like, it didn't really pique my let's watch this.
The very first one, the reason why I loved it was at the time the 3D was awesome. I think I went back and saw it in the theater 3 or 4 times. I was just so geeked out about the 3D aspect of it. The second one was okay. To me, it was a step down from the first one. And I didn't think, I don't know. I liked it more than what I thought I would. This one, hopefully the same thing. I'm pleasantly surprised, but hopefully it's not another step down from the previous one.
I mean, when did the first Avatar come out? Because I think when the first one came out, I was raising my daughter.
2011, 2012, something like that.
Oh no, I really was. I was taking care of newborns, so I really didn't do much except take care of babies and sleep.
You know how it is. All right, next section here is the Pixar part. A new Inside Out Disney Plus series was announced. It takes place between the two films. Pixar's first long form series, Win or Lose, hits Disney Plus on December 6th. It's a baseball team, the point of view of the different players. Toy Story 5 is set to come out summer of 2026. It's basically kids meet tech. It's kids and the iPads instead of playing with toys nowadays. There's also going to be an army of rogue Buzz Lightyears. There's also Hoppers coming out in the spring of 2026. It's about humans hopping brains with animals. So that's the thing. Here's another big one though. Incredibles 3 was announced in development by the guy that did the last two. I think his name was Brad Bird. Thoughts?
Well, I'm excited for the Inside Out series. I love Inside Out. Especially, okay. Well, the new movie takes a new spin on, like...
Did you see it already?
The kids. It takes a new spin on, like, teenage girls and their brains and how they go through anxiety and depression, which every teenager does it. Even us adults do it. And Toy Story, I grew up watching Toy Story. My kids have watched Toy Story, so that I'm excited for. And let's see, what else was it? The Hopper one, that's interesting, but I don't know. And of course, The Incredibles. Yeah, I'm stoked for that.
Yeah, I figured you would. The Incredibles 3 and Toy Story 5. All right, Disney Animation Studios. The Zootopia 2 is going to be a thing. They're going to introduce reptiles with Ki Wan Kwan voicing Gary the Snake. Frozen 3 is coming with director Jennifer Lee hinting at a top secret, basically Frozen 4 coming out for 2026. A film version of Frozen on Broadway is going to hit Disney Plus on 2025. Speaking of Broadway, excuse me, a stage adaptation, I can't say that word, adaptation of Hercules is coming. Also, lastly in development, a Greatest Showman musical.
I saw that the other day. I was so excited for that.
Still haven't seen that movie.
Well, my son, when he graduated 5th grade, they did this performance with the solo song, and he sang, like, with him being autistic. It was a big thing for him to step out of his comfort zone and do this solo. So every time I hear that song, it makes me all...
That's what's up.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm excited for all that.
All right. Star Wars, something else you're probably going to be excited for. Jude Law introduced the trailer for Skeleton Crew. More on that in a bit. Four young protagonists are accidentally lost in space and need to find their way home. People are comparing it to like an E.T. Goonies type of movie. Diego Luna takes the stage and introduced the Andor season 2. K2SO is back with Alan Tudyk returning. John Favreau and Dave Filoni took the stage and talked about The Mandalorian and Grogu. The movie began filming a few weeks ago. Gush all over, Harley. Go on.
I like Grogu. I'm still watching Star Wars. I'm trying, like, okay, you know, with my ADHD and all that, and how I am with movies, if it doesn't catch me within the first so much, it's hard for me to sit and stay focused on it. And some of these movies, they're good, but I have to go back 3 or 4 times to keep watching it.
All right, Marvel. Ryan Reynolds send in a video message thanking everyone for the 1 billion now Deadpool and Wolverine. Feige and Anthony Mackie took the stage and talked about Captain America: Brave New World. They showed the footage from San Diego Comic-Con. Fantastic Four cast recorded a video message. This is one of the pictures I was talking about in prep that I wanted to show here, but I'll flash it right here in edit. Is in his Johnny Storm's in his costume. Ryan Coogler introduced the cast of Ironheart. Brief synopsis, brief. In Chicago, Riri is stuck without her suit and failing MIT. The Hood enlists Riri in illegal jobs to get the money to build her suit. One I'm excited about, Daredevil Born Again. The man, the myth, the legend, John Bernthal said he's honored to be back as the Punisher. Frank Castle. They start working on season 2 very soon. They showed footage highlights. In that footage, Kamala Khan's dad is taken hostage in the bank. Bullseye's back. Multiple Daredevil cows, which is another picture I'll probably try to show here. Matt and Fisk, they threaten each other over coffee at a diner, with Fisk asking him if Fisk asking the threats are from Matt or Daredevil. Lastly, Adhika all along. I think I killed that every time I say it. And all I have here in my notes is that's a thing. I thought she was okay in WandaVision, but hopefully this is good. We watch everything Marvel, so we're gonna watch it. But thoughts, Harley?
No comment on any of it. I mean, it all sounds awesome, but I'm not a big... I like Daredevil. I'm excited for Daredevil, but other than that, I'm not a big Marvel.
You might like this next part then. Percy Jackson and more. The cast and crew thanked the audience for making the show a hit. Percy's half-brother will be in season 2, and sea monsters are confirmed. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't know anything about this. They're also a week into production. I'm sorry, that's the wrong spot. They're also a week in production with the Descendants and Zombies World Collide concert tour. I don't know what, who, when. I have no thoughts on that. I don't even know what that is.
Well, the Descendants is the villain's children. Okay, like Cruella de Vil, all the villains. It's their children. Like, they're going to school and they've done all this other stuff together. And this last season, it was the Queen of Hearts child that was put into the season. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting to watch it with my daughter because we've watched every one of these together.
Well, I guess they're gonna go against zombies in this next one. And lastly, really quick, David Blaine's new National Geographic show, David Blaine, do not try this at home, or do not attempt at home, something like that, is coming to somewhere.
Probably Discovery.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
not a
that sounds
big.
like a Discovery type show.
To me, the last one I kind of liked was Chris Angel, and that was still kind of magic stuff. But now it's like, I'm gonna stay in a box for a week. That's not magic.
I'm excited for Percy Jackson because, like, I have the movies, the movies when they first came out. Like, my daughter was obsessed with it, and we watched
I'm hearing the
those.
shows is better
And
than the movies.
well, I haven't watched the show yet because, like, when you watch the movie and you read the books, because we have the books too. It's one of those. It's hard to want to watch it and then try not to compare it to
Yeah.
the movie and the books, because, well, you're already comparing the movies to the books, and the movies were really good. But when I get my Disney Plus back, I'll check it out.
Lastly, the Disney live action, Jamie Lee Curtis and Leslie Lohan introduced Freakier Friday. The footage is shown, a live action Lilo and Stitch, which we tried to download that to show you guys. I think Stitch looks cute, but it's going to arrive in theaters summer
We
2025.
could do a share a screen with it.
Well, we're ready. If we don't have it ready, that's fine. Renee Ziegler and Gal Gadot arrived to talk about the Snow White movie, which I believe you're excited about, and more on that.
Yes, I am.
Jeff Bridges, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and Jared Leto walk on stage to talk about Tron Ares, which the jury's still out on me on that one. 9 Inch Nails composing the music to this. That's one thing I am excited about. I love them from back in the day. The choir performed Circle of Life to introduce Mufasa, and also we find out that Scar is not his real name's not Scar, it's Taka. Obviously becomes Scar after the fact, but and there you have it. That is day 1 of D23.
I'm excited for all of the Disney, because, like, Freaky Friday, that came out in the 90s. So I was young when that came out, and I watched it. I own that movie, and my daughter watched it. And of course, The Lion King. Who didn't watch Lion King growing up? Like, I know almost every one of those songs. And let's see, what else was there?
I honestly do
Lilo and
too.
Stitch. That I'm excited to see how they take the Lilo and Stitch cartoon and make it live action, because, like, the clip of it Stitch looked adorable. And because of the fact that Lilo and Stitch, well, not really Lilo, just more Stitch, is quite popular with girls in general. Because I know at one time my daughter was just everything Stitch. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Actually,
what? Go ahead.
The one of the trailers should
Oh,
be
yeah.
next.
Okay, guys, I have a sneak peek of the Snow White trailer for you, and this I am so excited for. I'm a big Snow White fan. Here we go. I love how they're incorporating the songs.
While you work. Magic mirror on the wall.
Is she the queen?
Fairest one of all.
She is. That makes me want to watch it even more.
I think we reported on this back in the day.
It's been some time since we talked about it.
It was okay.
I will be going to see that. But see, I'm big Disney, a Disney person because, well, I have kids and they're still young, so we've done Disney. Okay. And most of it I watched, like, I grew up with my daughter, so if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And so we've watched a lot of Disney together.
We had our kids young too, so we somewhat
Like,
grew up together.
when Cinderella came out with the live action Cinderella, do you remember that? We took her on Christmas. That was her big Christmas gift that year because that's all she wanted was to go see Cinderella. So we took her to see Cinderella, and that was a big thing for her. She was still little when it came out. I got a picture of her standing outside the theater. You know how they
All
have the
excited.
signs out there, and she's got her arms like this and everything. Good memories. Okay, you ready to go? From comicbook.com, Gambit actor Channing Tatum has had conversations with Marvel Studios about reviving project. What is your opinion on that one?
Yeah, Channing Tatum's Gambit is by far one of my favorite parts of Deadpool and Wolverine. Seeing him back, his accent, just everything, his humor, it just really resonated with me. I want to see him back as Gambit. He says that he's been working on it for at least 10 years. He went to Bob Iger and Kevin Feige. He says it's in their hands now, and he prays to God that they do something with it, but it's out of his hands. So,
I mean, before Deadpool and Wolverine, have we really seen him do much since the last Magic Mike?
I don't think so. He's done.
I think his
maybe
last
rom-coms here and
actual
there,
one
but
was,
the third Magic Mike, I think.
yeah. Like, I mean, I think he's done some cameos here and there, but nothing really that
Nothing
stood out.
jumps out to me.
Yeah, I don't think anything. So I'm excited to see him back on the screen, and because Channing Tatum is a good actor, not only does he look good, but he's a good actor too.
I think you're gonna like Deadpool and Wolverine. I know you didn't like the first Deadpool.
No,
Don't
I'll
see the
give it a
second
fair
one.
shot.
Don't see the second one because I honestly didn't like it. I thought it was a step down from the first one, but I love Deadpool and Wolverine. I think you'll like it.
I mean, I like Wolverine, so I will give it a fair shot and I will watch it. But okay, I might go back and rewatch the first one with the more open mind and then watch the second one and then
go from there.
But yeah. Okay. Do you want to read this one?
I'm good.
Zendaya and Robert Pattinson in talks to star in new A24 movie. Did I say it right?
Yeah, for the most part. This drama is from the director of Dream Scenario with Nick Cage, which the kids wanted to see that, and I walked away pleasantly surprised. Everything is under wraps, but you know us here, we're big Robert Pattinson fans and big A24 fans, so we wanted to throw this out there. Um, Not much at all, really, to say other than it's going to be a thing, and we'll bring more to you when we know more.
I like her.
She's a decent actress too.
Yeah, I like her as an actress, but him, I'm not so.
Have you seen the Batman yet? Have you seen any
Yes,
of his
I
movies?
have.
Any
I've
of his
seen
movies?
his movies. He was a sparkly vampire.
Okay, besides
No, I've
Twilight.
watched a few of his other movies. I mean, he's not a bad actor, but like we've said with the whole actors and actresses who play that same role, not in
No,
Batman, but in a few of his other movies, you could see
no.
the vampire. I mean, that's just my opinion, but
If that's your opinion, then yeah. I tell once people bring that up when they talk about him, that's the first thing they bring up. I tone them out because it's not a conversation worth having. Be honest with
I
you.
mean, I
He's a
have
great
seen
actor.
his other movies, but I personally don't care for him.
That's fine.
There's
I
just
get it.
something about him that
He's got that
irks
face that
me.
makes you want to just, yeah.
And it's not even the whole Twilight thing. It's just him in general. Okay. From Variety, Disney says it might have to play Comcast. Oh, I'm gonna redo that. From Variety, Disney says it might have to pay Comcast up to $5 billion more to buy out Hulu.
Yeah, when they well, first they were all 1/3. I think Fox owned 1/3, Disney owned 1/3, and Comcast one owned 1/3. But when Disney bought Fox, didn't inherit, but they got 2/3 of it. So they went ahead and just said we're gonna want to own all of it. So Disney said that it was about Hulu at the time was worth about 28 million. So 1/3 of that is almost 9 million. And with with them going to courts on it, they said that they were gonna reevaluate it at a later time, which just wasn't smart because if they did that, now the courts have a say in how much they think it is, and between all of that, Disney's going to have to pay an average of the two sides that equal the closest in, because each of them are going to have it valued. Disney did, Comcast is, and then the courts are, and the two that are closer, they're going to go with that. So it's going to be at the very least at least 5 billion more.
My only
It's
concern
sticky.
my only concern with this is the whole they've already raised their prices like a whole bunch here in the last year.
It's going to
And
continue.
like it's making it where it's harder for people who do watch use streaming services to want to keep the streaming service. Like it's getting to the point I want to cancel Hulu because it's getting too much, but I don't because, well, I'm not the only one who uses it in my house and like that. So
Remember,
it's
like we reported, Hulu, HBO Plus, HBO Max, I mean, and Disney Plus. I think you can get them all for like $17, if I'm not mistaken.
well, that's what they say, but then when you go and sign up for Hulu, okay, you have to go and do Max, which is like $10, okay? And it's the 17 is just for the basic with all the ads and the commercials that come along
Yes,
with it. So if you want it with where you're not having to watch
it's
commercials,
thirty
which is the
dollars.
main reason that people sign up for this is because they don't want to watch all the commercials. And it makes it more oh, what's the word? It's easier for them to not have to sit and watch commercials. Commercials make my head hurt at times. And so to get that, it's even more. And then you got the $10. That's for the basic max without ads. And then the Disney, it's like $12 for the basic without ads. So to get all that without ads, you're going to be paying a lot more than just what they say.
I think it's $30 something, but
I pay like almost $40 for all of it without ads. And that's like, okay, and the base price for that is like for 2 or 3 individual accounts for 3 viewers. So if you want more viewers, you have to pay for more. They don't mention when they tell you all this that there's the hidden fees that go along with it.
Just like every other thing, there's always damn hidden fees and everything.
So that makes it more complicated for us. So we're expecting another price gouge here when all this is done, most likely. Okay. From Bloody Disgusting. Evil Dead Rise star Lily Sullivan joins Megan spinoff Soulmate.
I loved her in Evil Dead Rises, and she's gonna actually play the AI droid for this. Comes out January 2nd, 2025 or 2026. Comes out 2026. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. You know, us here, we love anything and everything James Wan and Blumhouse, and they're behind this. So. And I thought Megan was better than what I went in. I went in not expecting much, and I liked it.
Okay, now for what I'm excited for. From Bloody Disgusting. There's now going to be Beetlejuice soda.
Fantas. What kind of soda?
It's Fanta. Beetlejuice is going to be... Hold on, let's see if I can make it a little bigger. There we go. So Beetlejuice is going to be a haunted apple, and it's this can right here in the front, the white striped one with Michael Keaton on it. Orange is Astrid, and it has Jenna Ortega on it. The strawberry has Lydia on it, which is Winona Ryder. The pineapple is Della, which is Catherine O'Hare. Grape is Dolores. Lemon is Wolf. And strawberry kiwi is Bob. Felix, which one are you looking for?
My go-to is orange. And when there's no orange, I like the strawberry. So
I normally do strawberry or grape, but I'm a big apple fan, like green apple flavoring. So I'm kind of curious to how the Michael
actually I can't hate
taste. Okay, so guys, look for them. I think they are or will be out here soon in
a couple of days. Yeah, this week sometime.
Okay, let's move on. Where's my... Time for some coming soon. Why does everything gotta be so damn small? On April 16th, we have Alien Romulus, Didi Skincare, Calgary, The Ultimate Cut, Ryan's World, the movie, My Penguin Friend, Close to You, and Rob Peace. Felix, what are you looking forward to this week?
Alien Romulus, hands down. I'm excited to Alien to be good again. Brett Alvarez is an awesome director, and yeah, hands down.
I think I'm staying in this week because I have not watched any of the Alien movies, which, for those who are on the film roulette, there you go. Some movies to recommend me. And none of the other stuff really sounded interesting.
Agreed.
Okay, let's go to our next trailer. This one actually looked pretty good.
Tomorrow's test will set the course of your entire future.
Don't you ever want to do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want in the whole galaxy? A real adventure. No more pretend. I found something buried in the woods. What do you think it is?
I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Hello? Be careful where you step.
This doesn't look bad, honestly.
We're lost. Really lost.
Tis dangerous out there in space. Trust no one.
You're a Jedi.
That's what's up. It looks good.
I might have to check that one out. Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode of the Mod Squad Movie Show. Guys, go check out all of our other shows in the community. Go check out Back to the Retro Review, the Daily Dank, my show, The Asylum with Harley, and all of our other shows you're watching the movie show. Go check out the Gamer Show, the Horror Show, Conversations with the Mod Squad, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. For Felix, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See you.